You disappeared. Are you okay?
I went over this months ago in Phoenix, TF-29's North America Division. Everything should be there in that report.
The report has a few areas that aren't clear. The operational details are there, but there's not a lot about your personal interactions with Agent Hector Guerrero. Specifically, what happened to him.
Is this a witch hunt, Doctor? Because I feel like I've been under the microscope since London.
Adam, this interview has nothing to do with that. We're just trying to clarify what happened in Arizona 9 months ago. Just relax. Tell me what happened, what you remember about that mission one more time, and we can put this to bed.
You want me to tell you a story? Okay. Let's get this over with.
I'm listening.
It was my first undercover mission for TF-29. They had me undercover as an inmate inside an ARG-only supermax known as the Penthouse.
Penthouse approach. Phoenix Flight Control requesting handoff of automated transport. How copy?
Reading your 5, Phoenix. Onboard AP is disengaged. Handoff complete. Tower has control.
Copy that. Have a better one.
We'd received intel suggesting terror attacks on several pro-ARG groups in the U.S. If it proved out, the loss of life would have been staggering. Agent Guerrero was the only one who could confirm if that intel was solid, but he was Dark Opal, already in the prison, undercover, and out of contact.
Would you consider this mission high risk?
The job is the job. What else is there to say?
I'm just wondering at the amount of stress such a mission might put on someone. It must be difficult.
Try and keep up, asshole.
We're agents, Doctor. We handle our roles as we need to.
So you were taken into processing.
Open the block!
All inmates are stripped of their augmented abilities on arrival. I had some idea of what to expect inside that place, but let's just say I should have been better prepared.
Okay, data's in, ID's verified. Last name Walters, first name Derek, middle name... Jesus.
I think they pronounce it Jesus.
Stinger, you might want to come take a look at this.
What is it?
Take a look at this hardware.
Full arm-leg prosthetic replacement, energy converter. I don't even know what that is. He's a real deal hot rod, isn't he? What do you think? They look mil-spec almost?
Oh, definitely. I mean, these were made with love. I mean, look, right there, you can see on the...
love? They ain't fucking cookies. What do we know about him?
First timer, looks like. Doing a 5-year bid for aggravated assault and negligent homicide. Oh, he's being transferred up north in a few days to our big brother.
Kinda relaxed for a first-timer. Too big for paradise, maybe, huh? Hot rod? Can't waste any time getting to know you then, can we?
You want him on the list?
No. But I want to keep an eye on him. See where he goes, who he talks to. Upload the virus.
It's not a virus. Technically, it's much more
It can be a monkey riding a poodle up his ass for all I give a shit, egghead. As long as it shuts him down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Uploading now.
don't it? We put a suppression biochip doodad in your noodle. Just think of it as a housewarming gift from the great state of Arizona. We don't need you using your superpowers in here. Welcome to your new reality, Hot Rod. Better get used to it.
You don't want to be here.
Hold on.
Only thing for you past this point is trouble.
The pain you experienced, it was from the chip they implanted during processing, right?
Yeah, it kicked in if I even thought of using any of my hogs.
So you were inside, stripped of your OGs, no badge, no backup, and the clock was ticking on the terrorist threat? What did you do next?
I knew from the brief that Guerrero was in B Block using the name Oscar Mejia. To get to him, I needed to keep a low profile, blend in, and follow prison protocols.
All right, Clanks. Level 3's rec time in the yard begins now. Play nice and steer clear of restricted areas. Any inmate in a restricted area without proper authorization will be shot outside. No exceptions.
I don't want to hear you. Am I looking for anything in particular?
Just the shit these animals think they can hide from us.
You got a fixer with stuff
The shower room is off limits until further notice.
Your problem is you're a worthless fucking scumbag, huh? Tiles and pads and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm shedding the views and everything. Find something in there.
Are you shitting me? Johnson. Andy fucking Johnson.
Do I know you?
Do you know me? Do you believe this clown? Yeah, you know me, you piece of shit. Theodore Zenga, Detroit, 2022. You busted my ass at the Howie Bazaar Club for sleeping with underage hookers, remember?
You've got the wrong guy.
Don't lie to me, bot. You threw me down a flight of stairs. My head hit every fucking step. You don't forget something like that.
Ain't no problem, is there, D-Town? How about you give the new brother some breathing room?
Break it up, Clanks. Unless you want a one-way ticket to solitary. No charge.
We're all fine here, Stinger. We don't need another accident. I suggest you find a way to cool off, D-Town. Show's over.
The guy's a cop, I'm telling you. I see you again. I'll parade your bot ass all over the yard. You hear me?
Hell, New Shine. Look at you. Making a good first impression already. I like that.
I'm not sure everyone agrees with you.
What, D-Town? Nah, pay no mind. He's not allowed to hate on the guards, so he just hates on everyone else instead.
So I should watch my back. Thanks for the advice.
Ain't the inmates gonna kill you in the penthouse, brother. It's the guards. Stenger and his crew be stirring up trouble all day, every day.
Why would they do that? Pissing us off is just gonna make their job harder.
It's like a game to them. They bait us into breaking the rules and kill us when we cross the line. Been worse since they murdered Wilbur.
Let me get this straight. The guards are murdering inmates for fun.
Mm-hmm. Wilbur's just the latest brother to die for no good reason other than whatever Stenger was thinking. Just you wait, Moonshine. Their time's coming. We Augs need to stand together, not apart, know what I'm saying?
This Wilberg you say was murdered. What happened to him?
Got himself cut in half by an automated sentry over in B Block. Official word was malfunction. Unofficial word is Stenger. Must have gotten tired of the swing Wilberg had.
Sounds like Wilberg was a big deal.
He was the king for a lot of folks in here. Full gangster, kosher nostra. Been hooking and crooking since most of these guys were still dancing in their daddy's balls. Him getting taken out like that has all the brothers fired up. They can't just kill us like we're cattle anymore.
All level 2 inmates, return to your cells immediately. Your outdoor time is over.
Say, you don't look so good. Feeling the choke from the suppression chip Stenger put inside you, huh? It's a rare kind of pain, ain't it?
I've dealt with pain before. Sure I'll find a way to deal with it again.
That's up to you. But I'd strongly advise you look for someone we call the Fixer. He's an inmate like you and me, but he was a doctor on the outside. He can give you a little something for the pain.
Last warning, Clanks. All level 2 inmates back to your cells. Now!
Level 2, that's me, brother. The yard's yours. Enjoy your time in the sun. You need me for something, swing by 212.
Cell A212, got it.
Did you think you could trust this Dr. Flossie mentioned? Did you feel nervous or suspect something was wrong?
There was a chance he was walking me into something, yeah. And I didn't know how long it would take to find Guerrero. But losing the choke wasn't such a bad idea either. I had to think it through.
1 month to your sentence.
The choke hits some of us harder than others. I hope you're one of the lucky ones.
It's like we've been castrated. They stick that chip in us and take away everything we've got. Look at them, man. They want to kill us all with the choke shit.
Let it pass. Big breath in, big breath out. It comes and goes.
Something's about to break in here.
Screw him, man. The guy's a fucking... What are you talking about?
You should go looking for that strange guy with the glasses.
You're just still pissed that you threw you off and you asked them for some crap.
The guy's supposed to be a drug kid, for fuck's sake.
I told you my story. Now, tell me yours.
In solitary confinement, your privileges are restricted to
It's an SPF 100. He forgot he was supposed to pay me back.
You the one they call the Fixer?
Well, yes. Well, sometimes Wart. Cut-up version of Wertmüller. It's German, from my father. He said to always insist on the umlauts. Otherwise people butcher the pronunciation. So often butchered it, no matter what I did.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault. You haven't gotten it wrong, not once. I like that about you, Mr.
Walthers. No umlauts. I'm here because Flossie sent me.
He wants it now? But I don't have it. Not here. Mr. Flossie made it very clear. I internalize the words when someone like him asks someone like me to do something. Well, as you can see, the gate, delivery must wait.
If this delivery is important to Flossie, I could help.
Did he tell you to tell me to tell you? Irregular. But possible, because your name is German, like my name, but yours. Simpler, stronger, an old warrior's name.
Yeah, well, this old warrior's seen better days. Now I'm just trying to facilitate things if I can.
Aren't we all, Mr. Walters? It's the temptation that concerns me. Once a man holds it in his hands, we're not made of plush. Can you promise to deliver it?
I'm not looking to make enemies. If I can help a guy like Flossie get his hands on something he needs, maybe he can help me.
Very well. It's, cell 309. Be careful. Don't tell Teddy I told you. They know me. Know that if someone wants something from me, all they have to do is ask.
Okay, cell A309. I'll see what I can do. There's something else. The pain I've been feeling since getting processed. Apparently you're some kind of doctor.
Suppose I am that. Yes. Dr. Wertmüller. There was a brass sign on the door. It was deeply engraved. but that's in the past. I'm here now, specializing in the side effects of suppression, the choke.
Stenger's procedure, the chip they install on us. How does it work exactly?
Pain equals energy exerted. Man uses an iron lung to breathe, zap! His heart beats mechanical. Zap! He lifts his alloy arms over his head because Mr. Stenger tells him to.
Zap, zap, zap. Yeah, I felt it. And you found a way to make these reactions go away?
A combination of liquids, yes, and crushed powders in tablet form, small enough to stuff down a child's throat, enough to pass around without Mr. Stenger knowing. All you had to do was ask.
You expect me to swallow some magic pill without knowing what it is? I'm not even sure you know what it is.
It's a drug made up of diamorphine and fentanyl and oxycodone and quinine and pethidine and hydromorphone and...
Just tell me what it does.
It does what most drugs do. Numbs the pain. Makes us feel stronger than we are.
Stronger? Could it help a man get access to his hogs again?
Exactly, yes. When a man takes it, he feels... regains access to parts of himself thought lost. Importantly, use of illicit energy is no longer punishable by Mr. Flossie specified that was the key, he said. And offer it to anyone who asks.
Okay, definitely not. Sounds like the worst kind of nightmare cocktail.
No, there are worse kinds. If only I had the ingredients. But then none of the men would say yes.
Anyone ever say no?
Before you, there was only Mr. Flossie who didn't say yes.
So Flossie gets you to hand these pills out, but he won't take one himself.
MA 524-1074, Ward Mulker. Report to the infirmary immediately. Ward Mulker to the infirmary.
That's not even remotely correct. If only one could say no, Mr. Walters, but we really mustn't... I have to go now. If ever you decide to be part of it, I'll be where they told me to be.
Smooth today.
Water pressure's still low, but the A-block shower room is now open.
Trading is how you get things in here.
Having engaged another in your misery will only further aggravate the situation.
Conduct yourself in a quiet and orderly manner at all times.
And here is the lesson I want you to take away from this rambling.
Not sure what.
Realize
Something
that none of these things have to affect you. Your perception makes them show.
Stinger say anything to you
No,
about setting
just a
Wilberg up?
feeling. No, I try not to get involved. Do what he says. Ask no questions. What's your point?
I heard a sentry took him out. That's not normally what happens, right?
Who gives a shit? He's dead, isn't he? Nobody's gonna miss him either way.
You really think that new guy's a cop?
I know he is, you idiot. Just can't remember his fucking name.
Isn't it Pig?
No, smartass.
Rioting or encouraging others to riot will add 24 months to your sentence.
Right.
Was it Jorgensen? Alan Jameson? No, that wasn't it either. Damn it, I know it. I know it.
Keep your nose clean.
So let me get this straight. Flossie was smuggling a biocell inside a stuffed toy. Were you tempted to use it yourself?
There was a good chance the biocell would have given me access to my AUGs, but it was clearly intended for Flossie. Not taking it to him could have jeopardized our relationship and the job.
Electrical switches or air vents is considered an escape attempt and will result in severe penalties and a week in solitary confinement.
My brain is turning to mush.
New Shine. Didn't think I was gonna see you again so soon. Is a social call or you're here for something in particular?
Actually, I picked something up you might be interested in. Customized biocell. Couldn't have been easy to come by.
Now how the fuck? And what do you know about it?
I know that whatever it's for, it made the fixer pretty nervous. And judging by your reaction, I know it's worth something to you.
Fixer, huh? Well, I guess there ain't no point in being mad about it. Not your regular kind of thinker, if you know what I'm saying. So you're looking to deal, that it? Got something on your mind?
I was wondering how someone might go about getting into B-Block.
That so? Normal circumstances, I'd ask why, but seeing as you got something I need, we'll just say your business is your business.
Just need a way to the other side. You strike me as a resourceful guy.
That I am.
So can you help me or not?
Matter of fact, New Shine, I think we can help each other. Friend of mine is sitting on the B-side. Name of Red Shoes. You make sure he gets that biocell, and I'll be most grateful.
Right. Only problem is I forgot to pack my walk-through walls augmentation.
Packed a smart mouth though, didn't you? I got you covered, brother. Here. Keys to the castle. Calibrated to the security refresh from yesterday. Should get you through most doors with a card reader. I'd still keep my head down, though. Unless you want to hang with Wilberg in the morgue.
All right, so this Red Shoes, how will I recognize him? Judging by the lack of fashion in here.
Hey, my man.
Present company excluded, of course. But I can assume Red Shoes isn't actually wearing red shoes, so what am I looking for?
Let's just say Red Shoes is real good at getting himself in trouble. You'll find him in one of the cool-off cages. Just keep your ears open, New Shine. You'll know him when you hear him. Trust me, Red Shoes don't like to be kept waiting.
Did you use the keycard Flossie gave you? What if it set off the alarms?
The keycard was the only clear advantage I had to reach Agent Guerrero in Cell Block B. It was a risk worth considering.
The modified biocell you were carrying could have given you an advantage too. You still weren't prepared to use it?
Being able to use my AUGs would have helped a lot. But there was no telling what would happen if I didn't take the biocell to Red Shoes as Flossie wanted. I had a choice to make.
Reminder, your religious affiliation is a personal part of your life. This facility will not try in any way to change your religious convictions.
It was more tense the last few days.
Been a little too easy these last few days, hasn't it?
What do I need to do to get one of those sniper jobs?
Never crossed paths with a former inmate on one side. Of course. But I don't act like this.
Really?
Yeah. An old-timer taught me that trick. We all need to play different roles inside and figure out who you are in here.
Respect other inmates. Respect correctional officers. Respect yourself. And most importantly, respect the rules.
Act in 2029 is good news for one company in particular, Taeyong Medical. The biotech giant stock has seen a massive upswing as investors cash in on reports that TYM will be the sole supplier of the chips to be installed in all augmented people should the vote pass. The timing is perfect for a company. Regular viewers will remember my report on the aggressive smear campaign against TYM, seemingly fueled by the underground the world. Hike News, always watching. Because you are always watching. Now, the markets and analysts are reporting that the potential human restoration Act in 2029 is good news for one company in particular, Taeyong Medical. The biotech giant stock has seen a massive upswing.
Hope it stays this easy all shift.
You shouldn't say things like that.
Supplier of the chips to be installed in all augmented people should the vote pass.
Correctional officer will add 3 months to your sentence. Real bad.
This is bad. Real bad.
Little red shoes. She gave up her legs for little red shoes. Now she did.
You red shoes?
Who the hell are you? How did you get on this side?
I had something for you. Special delivery, compliments of A block.
It's happening? Now? He actually did it? I knew it! I told the guys Flossie was straight, man. This fucking slaughterhouse is gonna burn. It's time for some respect. Come on, let me have it.
Slow down. I'm looking for Mejia. Tell me where he is and I'll think about handing it over.
Mejia? He's usually on cleaning duty in the showers about now. Look, whatever, man, just give me the cell. Let's get this party started.
Here you go.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Man, you have no idea. I missed being me. Tell Flossie he's the fucking king. We owe him big time. When the time is right, shit's gonna go down. You'll see.
Little red shoes, little red shoes. She gave up her
Committing
legs.
violence against another inmate, correctional officer, or automated security robot will add 3 months to your sentence.
So you made it into B Block. I can't imagine you started knocking on cell doors asking for Oscar Mejia.
Not exactly, no. I knew I had to keep searching. As long as I stayed out of sight, I'd find a way.
B Block is currently under investigation. Inmates are not permitted near the crime scene. Carrying contraband of any kind will add 1 month to your sentence.
I don't get why the sentry charge just stopped. If it was malfunctioning, then it should have started killing everyone.
Nope. I'm not thinking about that shit. I get paid to be a guard. I'm not getting invested.
You're not at all curious.
Nope. They asked us to make sure nobody messes with the scene. And that is exactly what I'm doing.
Really don't care.
Nope. When my shift ends, I'm watching the game. You can do whatever you want.
Being found guilty of killing or attempting to kill an inmate or correctional officer will result in an expedited death sentence.
Must be strange having that chip implanted.
Sorry, boys. B-Block shower room is closed for maintenance.
Some of these inmates creep me out.
Rioting or encouraging others to riot will add 24 months to your sentence.
You lost Columbus? Because you're looking for trouble wearing that here.
Benny Machado. Friends call him Big Yacht. You know him?
Big Yacht? Jesus. Haven't heard that name for...
26 months.
20? Wow. It's been that long, huh?
So, do you know him or not?
Yeah, I know him. Look, we can skip the cloak and dagger. No harm playing by the book, but this far out the bosses can't hear us anyway. What are you doing here?
I'm with Interpol. Walters, TF-29. There's a potential terror threat. We need you to help us.
Whoa, whoa! Back up! You're here to pull me out? For a potential threat? You think I'm working on my fucking tan in here? I'm Dark Opal, remember? Do not contact under any circumstances.
This is serious. Our intel suggests that terror threats are possible against pro-Aug groups across the U.S. Multiple threats. It's not acceptable to take the risk by dismissing it as nothing.
Listen to the words they have you saying, man. Suggest, maybe. DF-29 knows this terror threat is bullshit. This is something else. I don't fucking like it.
If just one of these threats pans out, we're talking thousands of potential lives lost. It's our job to protect them.
What I'm doing here is too important. I'm not pulling out for a maybe. Forget it.
I wouldn't have come all the way out here if I didn't feel this was important.
Hey, I understand. I'm not attacking you. Unlike our clueless bosses back home, I know exactly what you went through just to get here. What's all this got to do with me anyway? I'm organized crime, not terrorism. Interpol knows that.
We arrested 2 suspects on an Aug smuggling charge. They let slip about the attack during interrogation, but now they won't talk. We've ID'd them as members of the Junkyard Gang. Dombrowski and Martin.
Jesus, are you kidding me? Dombrowski and Martin? That's like Laurel and Hardy planning the moon landings. No wonder they're not saying anything. They don't know shit. This terror threat of yours is nothing but hot air, Walters.
Alright, so maybe you know someone who can give us a better lead. You've been inside Junkyard for 2 years now, Agent Guerrero. You know these guys better than anybody.
Agent Guerrero? Come on, man. You sound like one of them talking. We're not like them. Call me Mejia.
Fine, Mejia. We need to get you transferred out of here as soon as possible, so you can talk.
I told you I can't. Look, Walters. Junkyard is... It's taken years to get them to trust me. If you knew what I...
Ho-ho-ho! Been a while since I boot-fucked the door. Haven't lost my touch. Hello, boys. This a private part?
This has nothing to do with you, Stinger. You should know to mind your own business.
Oh, I am. I think our friend here will understand that.
Friend?
Oscar Mejia, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Ian Wilberg. Cook this beaner.
Man, whatever the hell... Back off!
Oaks! So help me God! What?
He's up! Stanger, he's up!
About goddamn time. I'm gonna get a look at him. Move. You and me? We need to talk. Get out of here. Make sure no one bothers us.
But Chief, what about the riot?
I said out, dipshit! Look, Walters. What happened in the shower was a mistake, all right? But it wasn't my fault. If Junkyard would have told me you were coming, none of this would have happened.
Junkyard. Then you know why they sent me.
Yeah, I know. But I can fix this. God damn it. Didn't I tell you guys something was gonna happen? Mejia runs hot, I said. Too much passion. Sure enough, he went off script and put the entire operation at risk. I swear, I'm the only one in here who knows what he's doing.
Good job figuring me out. What say you give me an update on the operation?
Soon as I saw you in processing, I knew you were Junkyard MVP. Nice to finally meet someone who appreciates the skill set I bring to this outfit. Just wish you'd have come to me first.
Well, I'm here now. Give me all the details. Is the operation compromised?
It's gonna be fine, don't worry. If anything, we can turn Mejia's fuck-up into a plus. After we get this goddamn riot under control, we can probably multiply the merchandise by a factor of 10. Hell, they'll all just be lying out there.
Where's Mejia now?
I got that covered, don't you worry. He's squared away in a solitary on a TVI. Tighter than a sheep's asshole when the shepherd stinks of wine. They'll be dead this time tomorrow.
Dead tomorrow? That's not acceptable. Junkyard needs Mejia alive. I want to speak with him now.
No disrespect, F.A., but you being a VIP and all, I don't think that's a good idea. Since your boy went and killed Wilberg, The prison's gone to complete shit with these filthy-ass Augs tearing up the place. No offense.
Isn't the prison designed to stop something like this? What happened?
Frederick Flossie happened. Budget Malcolm X type. Educated just past his ABCs. So I guess that about makes him a fucking genius in here.
Yeah, we met. The inmates obviously look up to him.
Word is he managed to smuggle a biocell to one of his cronies. Stupid clank bastard jammed it up his asshole and went nuts. Got into the biocells in lockup after killing the guards on duty, and et voila. I don't get it. The choke was supposed to kick in, but it's like it's 2027 all over again.
What do you expect? You push a chip inside them, take away what they are. Trust me, that'll piss off any Aug.
Yeah, sorry about that. But again, if Junkyard would have told me you were coming... No matter. I got a riot response team on the way that'll be more than happy to push their shit in for them.
Boss, cell block is clear. Looks like most of the trouble is towards the admin building.
It'll be fine. They're just fucking Augs. There's no way they can take the entire prison.
Woo! Frederick Flossie coming at you live! You out there, Stenger? Time's up for you and your goon assholes, motherfucker!
Christ on a cracker! Sorry, Walters. You'll need to stay here. The guards are gonna be shooting inmates on sight, and the last thing we need is you getting drilled. Oaks! Get to admin and do something about that fucking PA. I got something to take care of first. I'll meet you there.
So you let Stenger believe that you were with Junkyard. Why not break cover, now that Guerrero's life was on the line?
Stenger was into something dirty. There was no telling what he would do to protect himself. It was better I stayed under and got into solitary on my own.
But you still had to make your way through a prison riot to do that.
Having full use of my Augs could have made things easier, so I had to decide. Get to the infirmary and talk to the fixer, or do things the hard way.
Riot protocols are now in effect.
God damn it. I knew something like this would happen.
All inmates must dispose of their weapons, return to their cells, and await further instructions.
God damn! The riot response team sure is taking their time.
Should have been keeping a closer eye on them.
It failed somehow.
Correctional officers must contain the situation in a timely manner.
I should lock myself in a cell and hope for the best. Where is he?
Non-compliance to the orders of a correctional officer will be met with deadly force.
been a little too easy these last few days, hasn't it?
What do I need to do to get one of those sniper jobs?
Robots must be respected and followed.
What is going on?
Force, subdue all non-compliant inmates.
Perhaps all this scandal will improve the sales of Dr. Leclerc's book. It sounds like the good doctor needs all the money and help he can get right now. This is Eliza Casella, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing the best and
Red Shoe started handing out bios. No shit. Red Shoe did it? No way he did it alone.
I heard there was one inmate who helped
Riot
him out.
protocols are now in effect.
I don't know. Whoever it was, they're a hero, man.
Some ducks in here. Just relax. Everything's taken care of.
Was there even
So Agent Guerrero had asked for a schedule change to his work detail. Something about that struck you as odd?
Could have been for his investigation. Or if Stinger was to be believed, maybe it was to get close to Wilburg. Either way, I knew once I reached him I needed some answers.
Yes, sir, Mr. Stenger. Whatever you say. Mr. Walters? You found me, hiding in my hole. Of course, not much of a surprise. I'm where they told me to be.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Starting to think I need to get used to that.
When last we spoke, the PA called me by name to the infirmary, they said.
A lot's happened since then.
The Rising, yes. Mr. Flossie didn't fabricate feelings out of nothing, though he does have a way of fashioning frustrations and coordinating courage. He can be very comprehensible.
Flossie, huh?
He orchestrates others. You and I, we know this already because we tampered precisely like he asked, which makes us part of it.
I can imagine Flossie being persuasive enough to incite something like this. The part I don't get is why.
Oh, a man's motives mean nothing to me. I don't think to ask.
Best planned uprising in the world, it's still suicide. It's not gonna help anyone get off this rock.
Certainly not, no. Most men have given up hope of leaving, and even with my special biocells, they can't sustain, meaning any inmates who use them are bound to burn out long before the law.
So it is suicide.
That's not the word Mr. Flossie used.
That tampered biocell I delivered for Flossie, what was it exactly?
Source of energy, more makeshift than what they ever took from us. Made with 7 strains of Teddy's love. Could give a man access again to what he was, without which Mr. Flossie says, we are nothing.
And me handing it over to Red Shoes. That had something to do with the riot starting?
Integral, yes. Gave him the ability to cloak through all their measures to liberate the violence that was locked away, and flood both blocks with power, and we're all just swimming in it now.
Yeah, we're all drowning. What about that suppression chip all the inmates have installed? Isn't that supposed to keep something like this from happening?
The chokes, yes. When we exert energy, and it will mitigate. Will hurt like all hell any man who tries to use his Augs to the full extent that any tampering could allow. Unless, of course, he got my fix.
Your fix? The drug you've been handing out? It was designed with the riot in mind?
Yes, Mr. Flossie wanted them to be ready.
So, a prison full of drugged up and pissed off convicts with unmitigated access to their Augs. At no point did that seem like a bad idea to you?
At no point did Mr. Flossie ask me to formulate an opinion.
Okay, so formulate one now.
I think it's exciting.
So now what, you sit tight and hide while all hell breaks loose outside?
I fix for kicks. Make myself available. Whenever someone needs, I'm here to help.
What kind of help are you offering?
Well, let's see. A man like yourself, man of the world, I do have one last pill. Lint-laced, but still good. Good at making a man feel like himself. Interested?
This pill of yours, this fix, just how unsafe is it?
Define unsafe.
What are its side effects? What does it do to a person?
Well, I'm not that kind of a doctor. I'm more interested in results than effects. I know it changes how you feel things. The suppression chip, it chokes our nervous system anytime our augmentations exert energy. My fix takes away the pain.
So anyone who tries to use their Augs without first taking your pill,
they will feel the full weight of our penal system pressing into their cerebral cortex.
I don't think so. I didn't like the idea of saying yes before. I don't like it anymore now.
You're saying no? Again? That's twice. I respect your restraint, but how else am I supposed to help you? There must be something you need.
Right now, I need to get to solitary. We'll have to finish this later.
No, wait. Solitary? I can help with that. I know a way.
You know a way? What do you mean?
There's a way. A quiet way from the morgue. I think it used to be a tunnel for men who fix, like me.
Like a maintenance tunnel, you mean?
Yes, I suppose it is, but that's not... Did I say something wrong? I think I did.
You didn't say anything wrong with Mueller. It's fine.
Take 2 a day and get some rest. But you didn't. Need to stay here.
The Penley Tea House Father Correctional Facility is now under lockdown. The riot response team is en route.
Participating in a riot is a serious offense, and will have an impact on the length of your sentence.
You know what a fucking dead man... Come on! Somebody open up this cage!
So Agent Guerrero was still alive in solitary when you found him. What happened next?
It turned out the security systems controlling the door's locking mechanisms were offline. I needed to reset them in the server room below solitary. Once that was done, I could use the console in the security office to unlock his door.
All inmates must dispose of their weapons, return to their cells, and await further instructions.
Hurry up! If you don't get me out of here, I'm screwed.
Walthus! You high-toned son of a bitch, you caved for me! Come on! Open the door and let's roll.
We're not going anywhere, Agent. Not until you fill me in.
Fill you in? Stenger's trying to kill me, Walthus. You want my help dealing with those terrorist attacks? We have to leave.
So now you're willing to help? You might have gotten yourself on death row, Mejia, but a few more minutes isn't gonna change anything. Stenger filled me in. Said you've gone off the rails and he's the better man for the job. Your job, with Junkyard. Mind explaining that?
It's better you don't get involved.
If I don't get involved, you'll be dead tomorrow. And any chance of stopping those terror attacks will die with you. Now talk.
Okay, look. I don't know what Stenger told you, but I guarantee it's all lies. 2 years ago, Interpol got worried about a new player at the table. Junkyard. They needed eyes and ears on the inside, so they threw me into the deep end to go fishing.
And you hooked something big.
It took a while, but I eventually sniffed out that JY was into black market AUGs. A lot of AUGs. And I wanted to know where they were getting them. No points for guessing the answer.
This prison. It's the operation Stenger was talking about.
Ding ding, Walthus. He's been running the show for a while now. Using the system to cover up a harvesting scheme. Inmates are pushed over the line, given a death sentence, and end up the next day with their AUGs ripped out by Worthmuller in the morgue.
The Fixer is involved in this too?
You're surprised? He's Stenger's little butcher boy. Whatever the man wants, war cuts it out.
If you and Stenger are both supposed to be playing the same side, why would he want you out of the picture?
Stenger's got power in here, but he's not Junkyard yet. He's always resented the fact I was jumped in. With me gone, he thinks he can take my place on the ladder.
I don't know. He doesn't strike me as the kind of man who could run something like this.
Oh, you'd be surprised. A hammer ain't sharp, but it can still get the job done. I got JY to send me in. But make no mistake, with the power of the so-called justice system behind him, this is Stenger's ship. Who and what gets harvested? It's his call.
No one tried to stop him? Stenger can't murder inmates at will without someone taking notice.
He can when he hides behind the state of Arizona's terminal violation policy. It's okay to destroy a dangerous AUG, right? Especially one in prison. Lately, though, 3 strikes for pretty much anything will get you a trip to Hole 6.
Hole 6?
Stenger moves the bodies from here to be carved up at the infirmary by the Fixer. They use maintenance tunnels under the prison to keep it all out of sight. I'd be dead and diced by sunrise if it wasn't for you.
Something isn't adding up about Wilberg's murder. You're saying you weren't involved at all?
What? What are you talking about? I told you. Stenger has it in for me. I wasn't even near Wilberg's cell that day. I was on shift cleaning that fucking shower like always. Besides, the sentry took him out. Do I look like a fucking robot to you?
Found some work rosters while I was looking around the prison. Didn't you specifically request a shift change to the communal floor in cell block B? That would put you right next to Wilberg.
No! That's not right. Shit, Walthers, give me some credit. It's the easiest thing in the world for Stenger to jack the records and make me look like the bad guy. Can we just focus, please?
If you hadn't declared yourself Dark Opal, we would have been able to contact you without all this trouble. Why didn't you just tell Interpol what was going on and let them deal with it?
I went Dark Opal so the suits couldn't fuck things up. Interpol isn't interested in the long game anymore. They want immediate results.
So it's okay for you if this harvesting ring continues?
That's not what I'm saying. Junkyard have some impressive shit going on. If we let them know we're onto them now, they'll They'll just vanish somewhere else, and I'll lose what I've been working for all this time.
So we just insert another agent. We did it once, we can do it again.
It's not that easy. Interpol pushed me under, what, 2 years ago, and I'm only just starting to reap the rewards. Junkyard are huge on loyalty from both sides. Trust me, it takes time and pays well to look after that.
All right, I've heard enough. Terror attack or not, you're not doing anyone any favors by dying in this cell. Time to leave.
I ain't gonna argue with that. Lead the way, Jose. You got an escape plan?
The transport I came in on yesterday should still be on the roof. Can you fly?
No need. The prison birds run on automated flight paths to stop hijackers. We can just hack the route. As long as the security systems are shut down, we'll be free to fly out of here and sip pina coladas all the way to Panama.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll take care of the flight path.
No, let me go to the tower. I know where to break into the system. Old school. I'll have just enough time while you handle the rest. There are 2 turrets on the roof, and an aircraft tracking system that you'll need to disable. There's an override in the warden's office.
All right, what about Stenger?
As long as he doesn't get to JY before I do, there's no problem. Hey, I'm happy you're here, man. You have no idea. I'll see you at the landing pad. Good luck.
Task force protocols dictate that you should have called for an immediate extraction. Going against protocol could have jeopardized the mission.
If Agent Guerrero was right and our intel was wrong, then the mission had changed. Terror attack or not, Agent Guerrero wasn't going to be any help if he was dead.
This is...
Title 13, Section 410.13, subsections 8 and 9.
Response team. We're here to end this situation. We don't want any more violence. This is Frederick Flossie here at the warden's office. He hopes to get himself on TV. All of us to make sure that doesn't happen. We don't know if he's alone or how well armed he is. So proceed with caution. Understood.
I heard something.
Let's go.
That was my partner!
Howard, can you read me?
control that thing?
It's hard to make a fast getaway, but it's fun as fuck.
Just don't shoot my ass by mistake, okay?
Relax.
I've been cooped up here too long.
Yeah, I'm here. What? Just talk to whoever you need to make it happen and call me back. I'm done with waiting. Hey, new shine. Ain't this a surprise?
Looks like you're celebrating.
Sure am, and I deserve it. You think anyone else could have pulled this off? Got the brothers to come together, take this place for our own.
So the king emerges. Couldn't have been easy.
Nothing worth it ever is. Would have been harder if you hadn't made that delivery to Red Shoes. Now I owe you one, new shine.
I don't like being used.
Oh, come on. You got what you wanted, so did I. Everything worked out just fine. Maybe some grudges got settled along the way, so what? Change is always painful. Or do you have a problem with the way I do things?
How or why you do things isn't my business.
That's right, it ain't. You haven't experienced what life in the penthouse is really like. From what I heard, you were moving on again in a couple of days.
Plans change. I need to leave now.
Look at you getting shit done. Spit it out, brother. Something I can help you with?
I need access to the transport's tracking system. It's here in the warden's office.
Go right ahead and do whatever you need, brother. I'm just waiting on my interview.
Where's that asshole who owes me credits?
How long is this gonna take? Someone talk to me, damn it.
The COs are gonna pay.
How long is this gonna take? I ain't hanging up.
Glad I haven't crossed the finger.
I don't believe this.
Hello?
Come on, I ain't got all day.
This is fun, but I'd still rather be getting out of here.
These orc fuckos are tearing my prison apart. You think I got time for this?
Yes, but Mr. Mejia said that I should.
Mejia said. God damn it, Ward. I told you to stay out of the hole.
Yes, you did. It's Mr. Mejia. He
should find him.
What are you telling me? Mejia's here? Get in there. Go!
So, when you saw Stenger and Worthmuller arguing on the security monitor, it sounded like Guerrero might be there. But didn't he say he was going to the tower to reroute the flight path? Why would he go to the infirmary?
I had the same question, Doctor. Guerrero was obviously hiding something, but I needed to take a trip to the infirmary if I wanted to know what it was.
was that? You hear something?
This is the Arizona State Riot Response Team. We're here to end this situation. We don't want any more violence. Surrendering means dropping your weapon, putting your hands behind your head, getting on the ground, or returning to your cell.
Continuing cautious patrol.
Should have been stationed here from the start. You take it.
What the fuck are you doing here, Johnson? Nah, it wasn't Johnson. What the hell was it? Johansson!
There's no need for any trouble. I just want to use the elevator.
You do, huh? Well, ain't that a fucking shame? See, this is my elevator now.
No, it isn't. Look, just let me use it and I'll be on my way.
This is where I shit, asshole. Now get out of here and find your own fucking elevator.
So, with both the tracking system and the turrets shut down, you just needed to get to the landing pad, is that right?
You've got the report right in front of you, Doctor. Why don't you tell me?
I'd rather hear it from you.
Sorry, Wart. Should have done this a long time ago.
What the hell is going on, Mejia?
Walters? We got a problem. Worfmuller knows who we are.
Do I not know that? This isn't good. Can't I just keep doing things like I've been? Everything you wanted me to—
Shut up. He's trying to blackmail me. Found out what we're really doing here. He's a threat, man. We can't leave him here alive.
The veracity is questionable.
Don't fall for his act, Walters. He'll say anything to get what he wants. All the attempts to blackmail, manipulate, he's not what he seems. I need you to trust me on this.
Only threat I see here is you, Mejia. Get the gun out of his face and get back in line. Or I'm gonna have to stick one in yours.
Is this better? What now? You gonna kill me, Walters? What about the intel? You need me to help you deal with the attacks. Save all those lives, remember?
I'm not turning on you. I'm just trying to figure out why you're so eager to pull guns on people.
I'm not the threat here, man. Do you have any idea what he's capable of? The things he's done?
Intellectually? It's just maddening.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't you see? This is what he does. The pills, the riot, he manipulates people, man. Worms his way into everything and makes it sick. Stutters like an idiot to seem harmless. It's all bullshit.
I'm not sure I believe that. And even if I did, it doesn't mean you get to shoot him.
Fine. Then you fucking shoot him. He's as big a threat to you as he is to me. If we don't kill him, our cover's blown. Jesus, man. You're actually willing to jeopardize an agent for... what? This sociopath?
I'm not ready to pass judgment on someone without proof. You keep saying the Fixer's dangerous to us, but all I see is a man with a gun to his head.
I told you, if he lives, he talks. And JY puts a bullet in both our brains. If that happens, you can forget about foiling any terror attacks, now or ever.
I understand that, but you're about to kill a man on a maybe.
Ah, and you can't relate to that. How many men have you killed since you got here, just in case?
If I killed anyone, I did it for the job.
What do you think this is? Look, I'm not the enemy, Walters. He is. Everything that gets people killed in this place, he's at the heart of it. He's the one whispering revolution in Flossie's ear. He's the one carving up bodies. And as for Stenger, why don't you ask him?
Mr. Stenger is very dead. All of him. This place is violent, yes, and moldy, and they always get your name wrong. And I want to leave now. I want to go where you're going.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Bust you out so you can stick your forked little tongue in everyone's ear. He's smarter than we are, man. Put him in a room with Interpol, and they'll eat up every one of his lies. We can't let that happen. Please, Walters, remember who we are. I need to know you've got my back.
Crazy or not, I'm not letting you kill the Fixer. If what you say is true, he's got a lot of information that could really help give us an advantage. We're taking him back to TF-29, whether you like it or not.
What he knows isn't valuable, it's dangerous.
Dangerous for who? The more eager you are to kill him, the more I want to hear what he has to say. Sounds to me like you're scared of the answers he might give.
Of course I'm scared! I'd be stupid not to be. I did everything I could to keep you out of this, to keep you safe. But if Interpol finds out that No one's asking him any questions. And they won't be asking you any either.
Please, don't ask me to do anything. I think he's broken.
That's one way of putting it.
It's the institution. These walls weren't designed with serenity in mind.
No, they weren't. They were designed to hold people and keep them from getting out. For good reason, most of the time.
Most of the time, yes. Except you two. You were different. You wanted to be here.
Just how much do you know? How worried should I be?
I know there's no such thing as Walters or Mejia. I know you were both sent here to pretend, and I know, at some point, one of you forgot he was pretending.
And are you planning on sharing this information?
Anyone who knows me knows. It's not my nature to plan anything.
You were able to keep Flossie's plans to yourself, and you played a part in Junkyard's operation, an operation not a lot of people knew about. So I know you've kept secrets before.
It's easier when no one suspects. If no one suspects, no one asks. People tend not to give me a lot of credit.
Is that all it is? Someone asks you something, you have no choice but to tell them the truth, to do whatever they tell you?
Father taught me to obey. Some men remind me more than others. Makes it hard to disappoint.
Men like Flossie, like Stenger, like Mejia.
Men like wolves. No shortage of them in here.
No shortage of them anywhere. I'm not sure who's in more danger here, you or everyone stuck here with you. But this definitely isn't a good place for you to be.
Where are we going?
I don't know about the we yet, but wherever you end up, you're gonna have to be more selective in who you're willing to do things for, and more selective in the things you're willing to do.
Yeah, that sounds complicated.
Doesn't have to be. Just stay away from hurting other people. Try not to let them hurt you.
Anything you say, Jack.
What did you do? Adam?
Excuse me?
You were saying you found Agent Guerrero on the roof holding Worthmuller at gunpoint. What did you do?
I feel like I've answered this question already.
Time can change a lot of things, Adam. Especially memories. I know you don't like doing this, but it helps. Both of us. Please. How did you resolve the confrontation with Agent Guerrero?
Agent Guerrero was waving his gun around like a madman. Something told me he'd gone too far. He posed a threat to me and others, so I killed him.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Adam.
Excellent? I killed a fellow agent, Doctor. You sound pleased.
No one takes pleasure in Agent Guerrero's death, but everyone agrees it was necessary. You handled the situation in the best possible way. Are you saying you wish you'd acted differently?
The path I took seemed clear enough at the time, but as an agent, yeah. It's hard not to look back. Wonder if there was another way of handling it.
You shouldn't. Beat yourself up, I mean. You were sent in expecting one kind of man and you ended up confronting another. A significant threat. Everyone agrees you did the right thing.
So you got what you wanted. Are we done here?
Absolutely. Thank you for doing this. For coming in, Adam. I know it's not your favorite thing in the world, but it's important every now and then to make sure we're all on the same page. What's wrong, Adam? Is there something else you want to say?
Yeah. I have a question for you, Doc. If you were in my position, if you had a feeling, a suspicion that the agent in front of you was bad, and you could take them out, right there, right then, no questions asked, would you do it?
I suppose it depends on what you think you know, Adam. If I really felt, deep down, that the person in front of me was no longer on my side, then maybe I would. Understanding when to pull that trigger is the single most important instinct an agent can possess.
You know, Guerrero was right.
About what?
The terror attack. Never happened. Gotta wonder what else he was right about.